This is the official weigh-in for EFC 77, live from Times Square, Pretoria, South Africa.
And we are live from the Times Square Arena in Pretoria, South Africa. This is the official weigh-in for EFC 77. I'm Cyrus Fees, and we kick off our 10th year of EFC with an incredible card with an awesome double main event. The USA's Jared Bandera will defend his heavyweight title against the DRC's Ricky Macholas. And in our main event, Martin van Staden from South Africa takes on the UK's Joe Cummins for the vacant EFC Lightweight Championship of the World. And now let's introduce our EFC crew. First up, EFC President Cairo Howard, EFC Matchmaker Graham Cartmel, my co-commentator Simon Stevens, from the Commission Vika Swart, and our beautiful Hexagon girl Bumza. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick off the fight card. First up in the featherweight division between Stefan Delaray and Ali Kalambe. Please welcome Ali Kalambe. And the Viper weighs in at 141.3 pounds. Now his opponent, Stefan Delaray. Stefan Delaray weighs in at 144.7 pounds. Next up is a lightweight matchup between Trezeguet Kanyenda and Benjamin Mangala. Please welcome Benjamin Mangala. The Machine weighs in at 154 pounds. Now welcome, Trezeguet Kanyenda. Tupac weighs in at 154.5 pounds. Next up, we have a bantamweight matchup between Aziashu Shitamba and Orlando Mashaba. Please welcome Orlando Mashaba. The Mean Machine weighs in at 135 pounds. Now his opponent, Aziashu Shitamba. Aziashu Shitamba weighs in at 134.4 pounds. Next is a featherweight bout between Nirek Simos and Marcel Els. Please welcome Marcel Els. Marcel Els weighs in at 145 pounds. Now his opponent, Nirek Simos. $144.9 pounds for Nirek Simos. Next is a lightweight matchup between Tumisang Madiba and Serge Kasanda. Please welcome Serge Kasanda. The last number weighs in at 153.7 pounds. Now welcome his opponent, Tumisang Madiba. The President weighs in at 151.8 pounds. And now we kick off our main card of the featherweight division between Rudy Roots and Pierre Bota. Please welcome Pierre Bota. $144.8 pounds for Pierre Bota. And now his opponent, Rudy Roots. Rudy Roots weighs in at 145 pounds. Next is a middleweight clash between Justin Smith and Gordon Rudman. Please welcome Gordon Rudman. The Rage weighs in at 188.3 pounds. He failed to make the required weight. And now his opponent, Justin Smith. The Power weighs in at 184.6 pounds. And your next matchup is a welterweight clash between Elaine Ilunga and Lukas Sviridovich. Please welcome Lukas Sviridovich. Lukas Sviridovich weighs in at 168.9 pounds. And now his opponent, Elaine Ilunga. The Commander Boy weighs in at 168.7 pounds. Next is a light heavyweight matchup between Shaw Dean and Quentin Rousseau. Please welcome Quentin Rousseau. 201.9 pounds for the Lion Slayer, Quentin Rousseau. And now his opponent, Shaw Dean. The almighty Shaw Dean weighs in at 205 pounds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at the heavyweight title fight.
Bandera's an absolute psycho when he gets into the hexagon. He's the guy that stands in front of you and enjoys getting punched as much as he's punching you. Because he's going to be the guy that no one wants to fight. That's not a man. He's an unmovable force. When you stand in front of somebody like Jared Bandera, you are staring into your own worst nightmare.
Every time I get a chance to step in the cage, it's a great moment. Can't take that away from me. Ricky, I'm going into the cage. I'm going to punch you in the face. And then ref's going to pull me off. And then he's going to raise my hand.
All my ancestors, they need that belt. That belt belongs to Africa.
Is Ricky Misholis the man that's going to chin Jared Bandera? Hell yes. He is the apocalypse. He has arrived. Right now, this guy is primed to take that belt. He has the complete skill set.
I'm coming for you. I'm going to put him down.
Ricky Misholis stepping up going, I want to hold the torch. I want to be the baddest man in this organization and represent Africa. And he's the type of guy that's going to bring an actual mega fight, the fight we all deserve.
Jared Bandera versus Ricky Misholis. Brought to you by Restonic Mattresses.
Please welcome, representing the DRC, your challenger, Ricky Misholis. The Apocalypse weighs in at 242.8 pounds. And now please welcome the champion from the USA, Jared Bandera. The Mountain, Jared Bandera, weighs in at 263.4 pounds. I'm standing by with the always dapper Jared Bandera. Is that from the Donald Trump collection?
No, this is for you.
This is for me.
Yeah, it's your birthday. I heard you like red.
Sure. Yeah, you look absolutely stunning, Jared. But let's talk about this fight. You got a guy in Ricky Michaudis that has fought his way to this moment. How do you rate your opponent? What sort of challenges do you think Ricky presents?
The dude I've seen has a tough chin, so I mean, knocking him out is not going to be the easiest thing on the list. I'm going to have to hit him. I'm going to have to hit him a lot. I'm going to have to hit him as hard as I can without trying to get hit by him because he has that power. So I got to respect the power. I got to respect his chin. It's going to be a good fight. Come out and enjoy. South Africa, I love being down here. You guys always supported me. Thank you for having me.
I got to ask you this. How's this fight going to end? How do you think you're going to finish this fight? That's a hard question.
No, there's a lot of variables. Honestly, I would like to see myself get a triangle second round.
All right, there it is. Thank you so much. Your champion, Jared Bandera. Wow. Ricky, don't do what he just did there. I'm standing by here with the Apocalypse. I know we got to get very serious. You have been very serious in the lead up to this fight that you want to keep that heavyweight championship in Africa. This is about your family. This is about everybody here in Africa. Talk about this moment, Ricky.
You know what? First of all, I want to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for your support. These belts belong to you guys. These belts belong to Africa. EFC is not a stepping stone for those who are coming from overseas. The belt is staying here in Africa. So excited. Can't wait.
Obviously, we know Jared has a very nice skill set, very well-rounded. Where do you think you are better than Jared the Mountain Bandera?
I'll be better in the ring. I'll be better in the ring. And then after the fight, my hand's going to be raised as a winner.
He says second round. What do you think? How's this fight going to end?
I'm so happy for him, man. He believes in himself too much. He believes in himself too much. You have to know one thing. He's not fighting his daughter. He's not fighting his son. He's fighting Ricky Michaudis. I'm the Apocalypse. Tomorrow, I'm not a journalist. I'm not a media people. Media, they want to do the job. The cameraman, they want to do the job. The friend, they will do the job. I'm there in the ring to do the job. I'll be in the stage there to do my job.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Ricky Michaudis. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at our main event of EFC 77.
You look at Cummins as a complete mixed martial artist, but damn, I mean, I just want to see him stand and trade. I want to see him mix it up because that's where he is prolific.
Everyone believes in Martin's striking. A striker like me, you know what I mean? So we'll see, won't we?
If we get to see Joe Cummins in his element and really get his stride and find his range, it is going to be a scary fight.
Cummins can expect me to come out very hard. I'm coming to put pressure on him. I'm coming to cut him up. I'm going to hurt him.
If Martin van Staden comes in there with the mental fortitude and calm, collected demeanor, he has every opportunity to knock the living hell out of Joe Cummins.
I will be retaking my UFC title by any means necessary.
I deserve that title shot. Whoever they've put there, I haven't just beat them. Do you know what I mean? I've took them out. All I know is at the end, I'll have my hand around the belt.
I'm going to laugh at him, I'm going to smile at him, I'm going to taunt him, and I'm going to mentally, physically, and emotionally break him.
Martin van Staden versus Joe Cummins. Brought to you by Restonic Mattresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event, the lightweight championship matchup. Please welcome the first challenger from the UK, Joe Cummins.
Have you ever seen a man not afraid to die? Gave his life for a dream. Born hustler, so the game conceived. A cage beast, but now I'm free. How can you blame me? I was born for this, the game chose me. Now I've been training for this my whole life. Carpe diem, seize the moment, right. We We gon' turn up and rock plenty ice. This is our time. Yeah, I'm about that life.
154.2 pounds for Joe Silk Cummins. And now your next challenger, representing South Africa, Martin the Punisher van Staden.
My whole clique since 06 was on the bottom. Now we running this. Grind hard when the load gets heavy. The money was slow, but now it's steady. You boys don't want it with us, so stop lying. Show me a dude.
154 pounds for the Punisher.
Self-made, self-sustained, self-seeker, selfish. Yo, I'm trying to get paid. My goals do it in the rain. To be clear, we are not the same. You were born, I was made. You'll spend forever in the grave. We've already spent many moons sipping cool drinks in the shade.
All right, standing by with the former lightweight champion of the world, Martin van Staden. I know it was heartbreaking to lose that title to Dave Mazzani, but now you have a chance to reclaim the belt. What a big moment to kick off the 10th year in EFC. This could be a storybook ending.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to get my title back tomorrow. Joe's going to bring out the best in me. I'm excited for this matchup. It's going to be fireworks.
So what sort of skills, when you looked at Joe Cummins and you had this fight camp, what are some of the things that you think about in this matchup? Where do you think he may present some challenges?
No, look, he's a good striker. He's got good ground. He's well-rounded. But there's levels to this game. I feel I'm better in every area, and I'm going to show that tomorrow night.
All right, now, Martin, obviously, I asked the same thing to the heavyweight contenders. How's the fight going to end? That's what people want to know. They want to see a knockout. Is that what we're going to see from the Punisher?
Yeah, I always look for the knockout. You know me. I come hot and heavy. I know Joe's going to expect that, so that's what I'm bringing to the table tomorrow. We're going to play MMA tomorrow. Let's see who wins the game.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Martin. All right, Silk. You fight your way here in EFC, and finally you have a championship opportunity. Martin has been in this spotlight a number of times. This is your first time. Do you think that's going to be a problem? Do you think there's going to be any sort of, bright lights issue here with Joe Cummins? Are you coming out here to take this title?
Like I said before, everyone that knows me, it's my first fight that I haven't been working. This is my first fight as a pro, so everybody's judging my previous fights and seeing how good I've done in them. So that was me training part-time. This is my first fight full-time, and they're worried about me then. And they need to be worried about me now, mate.
How do you think they're going to come into this fight? What are they expecting out of you? How do you think they're going to attack you in this championship fight?
Everyone thinks Martin's a stand-up guy, but anybody that knows MMA knows that my stand-up's way better than his. Even in a wrestling match, even in a grappling match, even in a whatever it is, I'm better in all departments. The only thing that he has on me is experience. He's fought a lot. That don't mean nothing. Records are for DJs, I keep telling people.
Thank you so much. Joe, we'll see you in the main event of EFC 77, and we will see you at EFC 77, 6 o'clock Central African time. Go to EFCworldwide.com for all broadcast information. I'm Cyrus Fees, and we'll see you at EFC 77.
When I first won the title, I was like, yeah, I'm champion, it was great. Now I really want to be champion. It makes me the baddest lightweight in the African continent. I will be retaking my UFC title by any means necessary.
You want someone specific. You want Martin van Staden, don't you?
I believe that I've never lost a fight. Now that Mazzani's retired, it's Martin van Staden and me for the lightweight bout. There's no other fight that I want to fight.
On Saturday, 16 March, the Punisher, Martin van Staden, takes on the UK's Joe Cummins for the vacant EFC lightweight title.
Big punches by Bandera.
Plus, reigning heavyweight champion Jared Vanderaa defends his title against the Apocalypse, Ricky Micholis, in a clash for the ages.
Micholis is a monster!
EFC 77, live from Times Square, Pretoria. Tickets and broadcast information at EFCworldwide.com.